D.A. Hanen and I had a good talk. Very productive.
You put her on notice?
She knows what she needs to do to keep her job, just like everybody else.
Yes, of course. And I'm assuming you got the same message across to John McBain?
John McBain, I don't follow you.
Word is that he's investigating some alleged misappropriations at City Hall. He's probably walking it over to D.A. Hanen's office as we speak. I have to go. Don't drop the ball on this. And will you make my apologies to Dr. Ward?
Where's John McBain?
But surely you're not ruling out marriage. I mean, if the two of you are as compatible as you seem.
Dorian, don't you already have your daughter's wedding to meddle in? Can you just leave it at that? Oh my God. A thought just occurred to me. Once Rex and Adriana are married, you and Charlie will be family.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm thrilled for Charlie that he found his son, you know. And Rex is a fine young man.
Charlie's getting exactly what he deserves.
Well, it's been lovely chatting with you as always. My lunch date canceled, and the thought of lunching with you, not so good.
Who asked you?
Oh, my goodness. Was the mayor called away unexpectedly?
Yes, he sent his apologies.
Oh, how odd. And what about you?
Yes, I must go too. Crime waits for no man. Thank you.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'll just make this very fast.
Huh?
I know a great deal about some very important people in this town. Information that could be very valuable to you in your work.
Oh. Thank you.
I saw Charlie's suitcases in the hall. Is he still here?
No, he left because, he had to do something, probably because of me.
Like what?
Well, I might have told him something that I shouldn't have.
Which would have been what?
About how you and Dorian hate each other.
Dorian?
Charlie, what a pleasant surprise. Is something wrong?
You and I have to talk.
So, what exactly did you tell Charlie?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean just to blurt out that you and Dorian hated each other's guts.
You phrased it like that?
Pretty much. I was just really shocked when he was acting like the two of you were best buds. I don't understand. Why would you have wanted him to think that you guys were friends?
Something is wrong. Please, what is it?
Why did you lie to me?
What do you mean?
You told me that you and Viki were friends going way back.
We do go way back.
Yeah, but you've hated each other's guts since time immemorial, right?
Well, I certainly never told Charlie that Dorian and I were friends.
But you didn't tell him the whole truth.
No, what's the point? And why even accord Dorian the importance of discussing her?
Well, because Dorian is a pretty important part of your life.
You know, sweetheart, when I was in Paris, Texas, when I met Charlie, Dorian was the furthest thing from my mind. And that was probably the most refreshing thing about being in Texas.
Well, besides meeting Charlie.
Well, besides meeting Charlie, yes.
You know what I don't understand? Why would Dorian not want him to know that you two hated each other?
Charlie, Viki and I parted ways just a few minutes ago. She made it quite clear that the two of you have much better things to do than talk about yours truly. So what happened in the meantime? Did she corral you in the parking lot and give you a whole litany of my past misdeeds, of course omitting her own?
No, Viki never said a bad word about you. Someone else told me the truth.
Someone else told you the truth. Who and what truth?
You were never Viki's friend.
So why do you care what I think about her?
I don't, but I do care that when I found out that you two knew each other and that you had kept that from me, that you told me that you lied to protect Viki, and that was a lie. Everything has been a lie.
Not everything.
And you want to talk about your wild string of coincidences? First, I find you run over in Asa Buchanan's driveway in Texas, and then I find out that you and Jared and Viki all live here in Landview.
That is wild, isn't it?
Yes, was that all a coincidence?
What?
I want to know what you really want from me, Dorian.
Who knows what Dorian is up to at any given time?
Well, I know that you've had a lot going on, but maybe you should ask her.
Earlier today, I had a little chat with her.
And what did she say?
Oh, she's so happy that things are working out so well for Charlie and me.
And you don't believe her.
What, are you kidding? Of course not.
I really do wish I were as powerful as you seem to be implying.
The way I hear it, you are.
If I were, Viki and I would have been best buddies all these years.
Really? Why?
Because we are both rich and powerful women. We both lived through some very difficult circumstances. Though Viki never did get over her childish resentment towards me because I was once married to her father, understandably, it must have been very difficult for her having such a young stepmother. However, back to Texas, where you were so kind to me, a true lifesaver, a true friend. And when we got back here and I found out that Viki was so special to you, I thought that that would get between us, and I was afraid that you would hate me.
Dorian, I'm kind of an expert at losing friends, okay? I've been doing it my whole life, and nobody's really missed me that much. So you want me to believe that you think enough of my friendship of just a couple of weeks to come up with these cockamamie lies?
Oh, it's a bit odd getting a lecture about lying from you. Isn't it, Charlie B?